So I'll just up and say it. I am a casual gamer who used to be a pretty avid gamer until life happened, and I want to talk about what that means. Hi there, I'm Fuego, and this is Fuego Gaming, and here we talk about all things gaming, from the industry to the games themselves and the people who play them. Please hit the subscribe button if that sounds like something you'd like to follow, and of course hit the bell icon and all that other good stuff to please the algorithm. That aside, let's get into it. Now, when I say casual gamer, I don't mean that the only thing I play is sports games, although I do play FIFA quite a bit these days. I mean casual as in I don't play video games all that often anymore. When I was younger... Yes, I'm kind of old. Don't tell anyone that though. I could very easily motor through entire games in a single sitting, go outside or to the kitchen for a break, then come back and start on my career mode in FIFA. Nowadays, I'm extremely lucky if I even play more than 5 matches of Warzone in a single sitting. Finishing a game's campaign? Who has the time? Please, man. There wasn't a hard cut between my full-on gamer youth and where I am with gaming now. I still have a keen interest in the gaming industry, as I always have. I follow gaming news, content creators and game developers, and I've even started a YouTube channel focused on gaming. I just don't play games as much as I used to. Now, I could easily attribute this to growing up, being busy and just not having the time to do it, but that'd be disingenuous. Like most people post-pandemic, and many others before it, I work from home and frequently find myself free as a bird with my work done and time to kill. Do I ever decide to throw on some Warzone? No. Maybe move my progress on God of War forward a little? Not a chance. I have no idea why, and I definitely haven't quote-unquote outgrown games. What I have done is start thinking more and more about the games I want to play and the companies that make those games, and to be honest, it's kind of become an ethical conundrum for me. Games like God of War, The Last of Us, The Witcher 3 and others are games I love and appreciate, but I just haven't been in the headspace to sit down and play those games made by studios I respect, even though they themselves have their fair share of iffy business practices. When I do feel like hopping onto my PlayStation or PC, I find myself angling for EA and Activision titles most often. You know, those games where I can hop in, hop out, check my phone mid-game and not miss anything, where I don't have to invest any thought or effort to have a dopamine hit. Not the case with a Witcher side quest that has 4 branching arcs and which I haven't leveled up enough to simply bulldoze through Witcher contracts for. But at the core of it, I feel a little iffy about booting up Call of Duty Warzone just an hour after a news alert about Activision CEO Bobby Kotick getting $150 million plus in bonuses, less than a year after laying off a huge chunk of Activision employees. I can't help but think that perhaps the kid I'm playing in a random seasons match on FIFA might only be playing that mode because his parents have had to revoke access to Ultimate Team to prevent the kid from cleaning out their bank accounts just to stand a chance of getting a Team of the Season Benzema or something. Just by the way, I don't play FUT because I'm old enough to know when I'm being scammed, and spending money or the ridiculous amount of time it takes to be able to compete in that pay-to-win scheme is a bit much for me, but you get the idea. But therein lies my problem. I know the types of games I'd prefer to play in between work tasks, and I know I actually enjoy FIFA when the scripting and terrible glitches aren't ruining the experience. I actually have a lot of fun with COD, even though it fundamentally hasn't changed since I was 12 years old. Shameless plug. I'll be posting Call of Duty Warzone content on here regularly in future, learning how to go from keyboard and mouse noob to ultimate flickshot overlord in a series I'm calling The Noob Files. So get subscribed if you want to watch someone absolutely suck at something for a bit. I wasn't recording that. Oh my god. When I say pain, do you know pain? I like comfort games. And COD and FIFA are really great comfort games made by really terrible companies that neither value me as a consumer nor their own employees. Companies whose balance sheets will always influence their products and whose developers are merely pairs of hands that make the numbers on those balance sheets go up. With time and age, I've grown more and more aware of the exploitative nature of Activision and EA, and even though I personally never spend a cent on microtransactions, and even though I still engage with those companies' products, I can't simply sit here and say I don't hesitate to do so anymore. The more gamer version of me from years past would probably have started a subreddit exposing these companies for reusing assets, engaging fervently in discussions about game boycotts and more online. Nowadays, a combination of just being jaded by the fact that I interact with businesses involved in far more egregious acts when I buy a simple loaf of bread, and genuinely enjoying getting back into simple, easy evening gaming after a day of staring into the void and doom scrolling on Twitter, well, it's just left me a little tired of it all. Look, I know I can't do anything to stop EA and Activision from doing all sorts. I also know how much I respect those who vocally challenge these companies week in, week out, and I think the work they do is important. At the end of the day though, I come to a simple conclusion. To get the old gamer version of me back but reconcile him with the new gamer version of me, I have to accept both and let both thrive. Besides, the flip side of the coin is that if we all boycott these more casual games, talented developers who usually have no say in how these games are fundamentally built will suffer, and the only people cushioned will be the Bobby Koticks of the world. What do you guys reckon then? Are you a filthy casual like me? Are you also trying to get back into gaming? And what do you play when you just want to unwind and forget about everything else for a little bit? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments below, hit subscribe to help me out, and if you enjoyed this little diary style video, click like and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any future uploads from Fuego Gaming. Until the next video, whenever that is, thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you lot around. I am here to pick up the pieces, ladies. And really, that's all I'm trying to do.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Pick up pieces, get weapon XP, don't care about the mode, don't care about the win. Having
Enemy
a good
dropping into
time.
the AO.
Take it easy.